We are playing Dungeons and Dragons tonight. We have a D&D tourney. I'm your DM, Doug, and I'm gonna have some people introduce themselves in a bit. But first, I'm gonna try something new. I'm going to give you all a sneak peek of what's to come, or at least what I think's to come, because it's sort of improv D&D stuff. I think in this episode we're going to spook a dog, learn about an acrobat, give a man a haircut, and maybe learn how tree forts are the ultimate forts. And without further ado, Rick, could you please introduce yourself and your character?
Hello, everybody. My name is Rick. I'm playing as Sir Gruff the Gruffest, a paladin dog, and previously he was in service to the Eunice family, but now he follows the Flaming Fist because the Eunice family has some fucked up things, like having dirty dogs in the graveyard. What the fuck?
There were a few dogs in that graveyard. I think it's just elves live a long time and dogs don't live that long. I'm sure it's nothing heinous. I'm sure we won't find out.
Oh, no.
Jim, could you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Jem. I use she, they pronouns, and I will be playing Belle, they, them, who is an ex-circus performing, current tightrope walking, non-binary tiefling bard / sheriff / mom of this group. If you're confused about that, don't worry, so are they.
Very apt. Jamie.
Sums it up.
Hello.
Follow me on
Alright. Hello, I'm Jamie. I'm playing Lirt Hazzard. Both of us, he, him. Lirt is a kobold druid who, frankly, is just here to make sure his brother doesn't get into a lot of trouble.
And it wouldn't be a good, fun time if the brother didn't get into a lot of trouble.
Indeed.
Go ahead, Nye.
Hello, I'm Nye, he, him. I am playing May, who is she, her. Now, I haven't worked out a voice for May yet, because voices are hard.
I'm sure we'll find it.
Yeah, I'll find my voice. Wait a minute, is there a connection between me not having a voice and someone who is a mer person not having a voice? Oh, no, that was completely accidental. I just thought of that right now. Anyway, long story short, I am the bard of the group, the party girl. I do all the crazy shit, like go and talk to some angry guards when we should just leave, and get bitten by a zombie and try to become the new zombie queen, which is now a goal, Doug. I'm warning you.
It's basically if Alder was a mermaid.
Oh, and I have a fish head and a normal woman's body. I should probably make that
a reverse mermaid.
I wanted maid mer. Well, I wanted flippers, fins, but I realized that even in a fantasy world, fins don't make good grabbers. So holding weapons or musical instruments would be difficult.
Just wear them like gloves.
True, I know.
Don't ask why I just thought of this, but I would like it to make it canon, with your permission, Nye, that whenever when people they have like a normal like haha laugh, and then when they get laughing real hard, it turns to a different laugh. I would like her ridiculous laugh to be a dolphin noise. Yes. All of the above.
Wait. When I want to laugh, I have to requisition Jamie to do the laugh for
me. Perfect. Ray, how are you going to follow that up?
Well, first off, I want to say I like the idea of like having special gloves over your fins. Because you've heard of the bag of holding. Now you have gloves of holding.
Oh.
Grown.
All right. I am.
No, I'm just kidding.
I am Mr. Ray. My pronouns are he, him, and I will be playing Lirt Hazzard, the kobold, winged kobold archer fighter, who operates as kind of a scout and sniper and ranger of the group. Wyndham is here to he gets into a lot of trouble because he likes to raise a little bit of hell, maybe save the damsel in distress, the usual things.
You guys must have drank Scarlet Bull. There we go. Legally distinct. Because it gives you wings.
I like to imagine the D&D equivalent is like Scarlet Gorgon or something like that.
Oh, God. It's very difficult to procure.
Yeah,
I was not like it.
I was thinking it would be like Scarlet Manticore.
Oh
'Cause
god.
that's not
Oh
bad.
god.
That's what I was about to say too.
Go with the full like leaning into, you know, I'm a something something.
Scarlet
Something
Manticore
with
is a really
extra
good
parts.
like bar name, nonetheless.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, that's it for me.
Laura, hi.
Hi, I am Laura, she, her, playing Barathrus Diardi, known as Barry, he, him, who is a Jinxed Tabaxi arcane trickster rogue. And he is much more interested in the idea that there are going to be acrobatics happening today than the idea that there are going to be more dogs happening today.
The
See how he
characters don't
reacts to that.
know. The characters don't know, but the players know.
Well, Barry just senses the dogs.
The hair stands up on the back of the neck. Oh, that's
He
good.
can smell them.
That makes sense.
Even over the reek coming from May's fish head, which is very distracting.
I feel
How
like
dare
yeah,
you,
no,
good sir.
I'm on board.
I keep my head beautifully clean.
May perpetually has morning breath. I can understand that.
Oh,
I mean,
Wow.
to be clear, Barry loves it. It's
That's
distracting.
fair.
Oh god,
And-
well, now I don't feel
distracting and
comfortable.
Yeah.
I ship it. I
Oh,
officially
no.
ship Barry and
No,
May.
we're not doing
I
ships.
was inferring. I
We're-
was inferring that Barry wants to eat me.
That is what I was implying.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're not
thank
gonna.
you, Barry. You're pouring salt on my head. Yes.
Yes, it's for it's
Who knows
exfoliating
doing
salt.
fish, right?
Yeah.
here's a
Oh,
squeeze
thank
of
you.
lemon.
Yeah.
Game Booker.
Tartar sauce.
Game Booker, it's your turn. Hi.
Here we go.
My name is Game Booker, and I will be playing Helbeic Tanfiz, the rock gnome artificer. You could say he's a bit of a mad ratter.
Ugh.
I am potentially formerly sane. I don't think we've ever confirmed whether or not I was truly ever sane. But that's besides the point.
Allegedly sane.
Allegedly sane. I like that.
Or maybe it's like you have a weird symbol and on your arm or something, and it's like the artist formerly known as sane.
Whoa, no, like Helbeic liking rats is a totally sane thing. However, wanting to be mind controlled by psychic rats, now that's where, you know, it's a little bit weird.
Whoever said I wanted to be mind controlled by psychic rats?
You're putting words
Now,
in his
granted,
mouth.
that is a great idea.
I
But
did.
whoever said I wanted to be mind controlled by psychic rats?
I'm just imagining like you sweating profusely. Like, what kind of crazy person would want that to happen?
Intrepid, how would you like to add to the chaos?
I am Intrepid, and I will be playing Robbb today, who is an orc which was raised by halflings as a rogue and a thief.
All true things. So, where we last left our heroes, they were at a courtroom where they kind of lost, kind of waved the white flag and got out of there before things got worse. And they went outside, went into a bank, grabbed some magic items from the bank, completely legally. But when I say it like that, it makes it sound like they did something illegally. They didn't. It was fine. They had a keywood lockbox. They got everything. And they went out. The guards were around them, trying to get them out of town. They went out of town. Barry fell asleep, was visited by a cat that was definitely not a cat of another player during their childhood. And as Barry woke up, they were fighting zombies, and a giant clawed zombie came, got turned into a butterfly, and our good friend Sir Gruff the Gruffest bit into that butterfly, which then turned back into the gigantic claw zombie, and we'll see how that affects him this game. You have all made it back to your, I wouldn't say abodes, but your temporary living quarters, since you are a mercenary company. Your tents and such are as you left them, and it's about time for a good night's rest. Could everyone please take a long rest?
Yay.
Yay.
Beforehand, Sir Gruff would like to smell the air and do a small patrol beforehand. See
Okay.
if there's zombies. following them away.
That sounds good. And I think that dogs naturally, feel free to tell me I'm wrong. Dogs naturally are one of the last ones to go to sleep. They like to feel like they're very important and in charge. So Gruff is probably patrolling long after the last humanoid adventurer has gone to rest. Gruff, could you please make a Constitution saving throw for me?
Oh, fuck. That's not one.
Yes,
I like it.
that's good. Since Rick, you have a dog in real life, I'm sure that you know the telltale sign of a dog that is about to throw up on your carpet. They do the
Yes.
heaving thing, and they're and it's very visceral. I think it's so visceral that a couple of your team members wake up and see that you're just choking in the woods, and
Just coughing.
they're like, classic Gruff.
Yo, is the animal okay?
There is this almost prismatic, slightly transparent, shimmering slime that comes out when you finally do barf. And it keeps coming up. It's a couple minutes of you vomiting.
Oh, still just like a real dog.
Just like a real dog. And after you're done, you take a breather, you take a sit down. This bile coalesces into a humanoid form that is dressed in a spectral purple robes and has a 3-pronged hat with bells on the end. And he bows to you. And he says, "Hello! I'm Squilliam Quillsworth, former patron saint of Glacia, the Hell Princess, and now a soul exiled by none other than the great rat himself. Thank you."
So I just rolled an intelligence save. Do I bite him?
You attempt to, and your teeth and rest of your maw goes straight through him. It is basically a ghost, for lack of a better term. Not like D&D terms, a ghost, but it is... What's the word? What's the word I'm thinking of? Where it goes through
Incorporeal?
Incorporeal. Thank you very much. How would you like to react to this?
I bark at him multiple times. And I say, "What in the world? What the heck are you?"
Excuse me. I'm a soul, and also this is unique for you because until you met Delilah, and now this person, no one could understand you, but he seems to understand you perfectly fine.
But yet I don't understand him fine. And be like, "What?"
No, you can understand him. You are speaking to each other.
I was making a joke of how dogs usually misinterpret things.
I see. Excuse me. He says, technically I'm from the Nine Hells, but it's whatever you think. Thank you for, freeing my soul from the great claw monster and all that. How
Does
can I...
anybody else hear my barks?
Yeah, I'll wake up and just kind of lazily roll over and go, "A great claw monster?"
Barry, you do not hear this. All you see is Gruff barking at air.
Oh. Ugh.
This is only apparent to Gruff.
God damn
Back
it.
to sleep, dog.
So to be meta for a second, do you want me to say that Delilah's gone, therefore not hearing this and not being able to translate?
If
not in
you
the
would
game?
like, Delilah and Gruff would be the only ones to do this because they're the only...
Oh, then
Well-
also do it.
Okay, yeah, if you would like Delilah to wake up and intervene, that's perfectly fine.
Sure. So for those of you who don't know, I also play Delilah, a wheelchair-using psionic sorcerer who can talk to animals and also go into people's dreams and do stuff
Apparently,
with emotions. Basically, she's God.
basically, she's God. That is something Delilah would say. I like it.
Gruff, what are you doing?
She's
Gruff, can I see this?
You
see
can.
the monster thing? Okay.
uh
Yeah, that's my reaction too.
Where
So-
did this come from?
My stomach.
This being
Gruff,
bows,
did you eat a person?
it bows
Uh,
to you as well and says,
Yes.
"Hello, I'm Squilliam Quillsworth, former patron saint of Glacia, the Hell Princess, and now sole exiled by none other than the great rat himself. Nice to be your acquaintance."
Great
Uh,
rat.
Pleasure. I'm Delilah
Can I
Jardim, diplomat of the underwater world, but how did you end up in Gruff's stomach?
He sort of ate my soul, which I could not be happier about.
Where was your soul before?
Can I get you back in there?
I would appreciate it if you didn't eat me again, but
Right.
Can you exist as a soul outside a body? We could put you in. She looks around in her like wheelchair bag. A jar or a hamster ball? I have a bunch of hamster balls.
it sort of smells in there. No offense.
Wait, how would you know?
I was hoping that Master Gruff, if you will, I was hoping that you could help me out. You see, I want to go back to hell.
Cool.
We could just kill you.
Yeah.
I think you'll have a bit of trouble with that.
Lirt will walk up because he cares about Gruff, because Gruff seemed distressed with it barking. Does Lirt see the jester?
No.
What's going on?
Gruff apparently ate something that had the soul of a. Sorry, are you a demon or a devil or
It's kind of up in the air.
some sort of hell creature? And
Well-
eating whatever in
Wait,
his stomach
Gruff
made the soul be
know
free?
what it is?
Sorry?
Huh.
No, you wouldn't.
Lirt's gonna cast Speak with Animals. You're like, Gruff, are you lying to this woman?
I can tell when people are lying sometimes.
Gruff.
Yes, I am.
Oh.
Delilah can see it.
Well, unless Gruff's given me some of those mushrooms that I ate one time that made things go really weird for like a week and a half, there's a jelly jester man, so I think
Oh.
that maybe he's not lying.
Oh, I misunderstood. Oh.
I wish
That's
I was
weird.
wrong.
Did you say he's a devil demon thing?
Yeah, he wants to go back to hell.
Normally you just kill them.
Exactly.
We can't. I
We
mean,
could. We haven't tried.
It's true.
Trust me. It's confusing because like I have a soul in a form that's not really souls are supposed to be in. I'm sort of a messenger for the rat himself, and I kind of got lost, which Glacia would have
Wait.
killed me for. But I sort of
Rat?
yes, the great rat.
Helbeic!
I say, what? I'm up. What do you need?
We found a soul of a messenger of the Great Rat. I figured you'd probably like him.
So I'm going to immediately jump up, like scrambling around, trying to get over there as fast as I can. Just like, ah!
Helbeic, give me a religion check.
wait a second. DM.
Yes.
Is this? I don't know if Gruff could actually like sense any like magical residue, or not even residue, like anything magical from this jester, right?
Doesn't he have divine sense?
That's a 19.
Yeah, he does.
So let me check what Divine Sense does. How do I?
As an action, you can detect good and evil until the end of your turn. Blah blah blah. You can sense anything affected by the hollow spell, or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet.
Souls are not technically a creature type, but I do think that this is an apt enough ability to detect something. This is legitimately a soul that does not have a binding to any construct or undead corpse or creature. It is just a soul. So
What is its alignment?
it seems pretty chaotic, for lack of a better term, because it's just trying to get back to hell, and most sane, lawful things would not want to go back there.
I want to poke it.
You're,
Oh, don't poke it.
your hand-
Why?
I like how
'Cause it
Helbeic
seems
says no, don't
nice.
poke it, but cannot see what she's poking.
I
I
don't
don't
want to hurt it. I just want to feel it.
Okay, then I can understand that.
Your
But yes, Helbeic, you can't really see what's happening, so I'm poking air. Whatever.
your hand gets a little bit colder, and he just starts laughing, and he goes, "Stop! That tickle! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!"
Cool. Thank you.
Helbeic, with your 19 on a religion check, great roll, by the way. You know that there has. I feel like this is rat-y enough to let you know that there has been an uprooting in hell recently. There are 9 levels of hell, and each one of them has. I call them patron saints, but they're like archdevils that rule over that level of hell. Oh gosh, I'm gonna bite my tongue. It's 6th or 7th. I'm leaning towards 7th layer. Glacia. I'm going to look it up. Glacia Forgotten Realms is. It's the 6th layer. Gosh darn it. But 6th layer of hell was previously ruled by Glacia. Has recently been overthrown by a character who is a plague doctor mask wearing person who loves poisoning and otherwise shoving soap into people's mouths, being known as Rathius Squeakums, often referred to as the Great Rat.
Sorry if I muted my my dogs were going crazy.
That's fine. As they should. There's a being of incorporealness in front of them.
That's a good point. Interesting.
yeah.
And you said you're a messenger of the Great Rat?
Where's Helbeic?
Kind of, yeah. Helbeic and Lirt Hazzard are also there. They don't see. It's Delilah and Gruff can see and hear him. And Gruff. Lirt Hazzard can hear Gruff, but not see or hear the corporeal person. And Helbeic's just around talking to the humans. The humanoids, excuse me.
Helbeic, Mr. Messenger person, this is our friend Helbeic. He really likes rats, like, a lot. So I think you'd be really interested to hear about your great rat thing. And Helbeic, this is the soul without a body messenger of the great rat. He kind of looks like a jester in purple and gold.
Oh,
Why
that's
does
fancy.
it feel like you try to like pitch an idea to him?
So,
That's quite fancy.
you can't. He bows to the 4 of you now, and he says, "So I'm assuming that you're a couple of you at least can see me and hear me. So, Mr. Helbeic, if one of you would translate to him, I would like to be sent back to hell, please."
He wants to go back to hell.
Why?
Interesting. Would you like to meet the Great Rat?
I know the Great Rat, but he would kind of murder me again if I didn't make it back in a timely manner.
Well, then wouldn't that just send you back to hell?
Yes, but it's not fun down there. See, I mean, I like my time up here, but sooner or later, gonna go back down. Rather be sooner rather than later, because my sentence will be extended.
If things from hell are killed in hell, what happens?
Double hell.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's not great. I've been in there for. He looks at his non-existent watch. 4,278 years, and I wouldn't recommend it.
That's understandable. I get this strange feeling that I want to go to hell squared, double hell.
That's fair.
Unless there's rats, then I might consider it.
The Great Rat is the only rat that I know of. It seems that animal souls usually go to a different plane.
Oh,
So the
that's
great rat
perfect.
is a rat? Because I think you said a person in a plague mask.
Oh, yes, he's a rat, but he's a rat.
Okay. So is there like an abyss we can throw you into?
An abyss? Oh gosh, no. I would never. I'd never be caught dead in the abyss.
Can we just kill you
She's
again?
funny. I like her, yes.
Is there a joke we're missing?
Gruff is like really tired, and he's like, you know what? This is out of my league. I'm going head to bed.
Yeah, Gruff, is your tummy okay? You did just throw up a soul from hell.
Oh, his tummy's pretty pristine. It's got nice walls, very firm, very good stomach.
I mean,
Can
Can I give
guess-
Gruff a
healing.
dog treat?
Yes, I
We'll
like
do
the
that.
thought that Delilah just had dog treats at all times.
Of course she does.
Yeah, it's great.
Gruff, do you need healing?
I need sleep.
Okay.
Okay, well, so Gruff, please don't, take too long. I sort of need to go back before the boss gets mad, so...
So basically, you ask me to go to hell with you.
No, just me.
Okay, I'll figure it out.
Great! In the meantime, I can... I don't know. Dance a little jigs, cheer you up. Deliver
That sounds
messages
fun.
over long distances using my soul powers. I do know how to juggle.
Can you juggle me to sleep?
No, I'm afraid there's
Right. So
two
you're
problems.
useless to me, and Gruff would just walk away.
First problem is you're too big. Second problem is there one of you that wouldn't really be juggling. Okay, well, I'm gonna go with him because kind of can't go be far away too long. So, nice meeting you, Delilah, and others.
Okay, bye, I guess.
Cool. Sounds good.
That was weird.
This is weird.
I
Gruff.
agree. I like him though.
Gruff, I have been a bad DM and I've failed to add this magic item, but you effectively can now cast the spell Unseen Servant once per long rest.
Sick.
Literally sick. That's how you do it. You throw it up.
I'm
Great.
sorry, but what did he eat that was the soul was in? I think I'm missing that.
A butterfly that was actually
it was
a
the butterfly,
claw soul zombie monster. Yes.
Interesting.
But to be fair, it's Gruff. There's no telling what he ate.
Is anyone going to be dreaming during this long rest?
I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be dreaming or not. That entirely depends on my brain.
I probably am dreaming again.
Sure. What are you dreaming about? You take the lead, Laura.
I think I'm still thinking a lot about my conversation with the Sphinx and the promise that I need to bring it a truth and a rat. And I think that's morphing into my brain, in my unconscious cat brain, into just like a parade. You know the sequence in Dumbo where they accidentally get drunk and it's like pink and purple elephants on parade and like everything's morphing into different kinds of creatures in a slightly creepy way.
Yeah.
It's like that, only it's rats and things are morphing into rats and out of rats, and like the whole party morphs into rats, and then I'm a rat, and that's super not okay. And then everyone is hamsters, and then just kind of going on and on like that.
I think Delilah will pop in at some point and just be terrified.
Yeah, I was gonna say that maybe the scene is, I feel like Barry is very serene and collected most of the time, and this being a very strange circumstance, being contacted by extra dimensional entity in her dreams, probably freaked him out a little. So I think that if he can manage the mental bandwidth, Barry has gone to the deserty fortress that he was before when he met the person that gave you the cat's whisker, and sort of, I guess, sits cross-legged and just concentrates and tries to bring back the Great Sphinx, and it is morphing into these various forms of extra-dimensional entities past. So
yes, because what he did not discuss with the Sphinx is how to bring it a rat and a truth.
Right. That makes perfect sense to me. Delilah, you are watching Barry sit cross-legged as this weird amorphous glowing form is transforming into different monsters and hell creatures and terrifying visages. But it can't quite catch. It'll be something, I don't know, griffin-like, and it has cat ears, and then it'll be a dragon with a cat tail. And it's trying to get the cat form down, but it just isn't really working.
I think Delilah will look in her little bag and pull out a can of tuna and wave that under the nose of the amorphous blob first, or I guess in front of the amorphous blob. And if that doesn't work, she'll try it on Barry to see if one of them can wake up and get help. I have a backup plan, but I'll start with this.
Give me a persuasion check.
Hold on, I gotta pull that character sheet up.
Give me 2 persuasion checks, and Barry, you have to make a concentration check, which would be a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, actually, I'm not sure. We'll have to see if this goes through or not because I have Belle connected, not Delilah, but I can do it manually too. Oh, it did work. What did I get? I got.
Delilah got a 12. Barry got a 20. Barry is very serene right now.
You just see his like hand paws twitching a little bit.
Great, I'm doing great.
Delilah did not do well on her persuasion checks.
Oh, no!
So your summonings of your past cat's form, as well as trying to help Barry out with a little incentive, both of those fail. And as you put the tuna back into your bag, Barry is quick enough to snatch it out of your hand and pocket it in his dream.
Well, I was hoping you'd get it eventually, but this is kind of weird for me. I don't think I like this so much. I'm gonna just go.
Thanks for the snack. He doesn't open his eyes. He still like looks like he's sort of half meditating. Just.
I love it. I like it a lot. Okay. Morning time comes. I'm going to roll a die. There are 8 of you.
Indeed.
Intrepid. What is Robb's morning routine?
Robbb gets up early in the morning, and he immediately walks the entire perimeter of where he's been sleeping and see who else is awake or not.
Others, would they be awake?
Yes.
Who said yes and yes?
Lirt Hazzard.
And Gruff.
And
Okay.
Wyndham.
I realized I was muted. I would also be awake.
Cool. It's the Hazzard brothers, as well as Gruff and I completely blanking, and I'm looking, and Helbeic, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're fine.
What is your character's name, Helbeic? It's Helbeic. Why? Excuse
It's
me.
Helbeic.
Listen, everyone else has their name first, and Helbeic doesn't. Helbeic is also.
I literally just have Helbeic in my.
Yeah, I'm a bad DM. Excuse me. Yes.
At least you can remember names.
It's fair. Intrepid, do you just do a jog to like work yourself up, or?
No, he's more pacing slowly, and he is going to go over to someone that is sleeping and try to steal food from them for breakfast.
Okay. Barry, give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Do you see the tuna?
Ouch. Don't need to roll that other one.
Yikes.
That's a 1 plus
Yikes.
5, 6. That's a mega yikes. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What kind of breakfast does Barry have And by extension, what kind of breakfast does Robbb now have?
A can of tuna.
Fair enough. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I think he was saving it for the morning.
Intrepid, how do you like the tuna? Or, sorry, excuse me, Robbb, how do you like the tuna?
Robbb is going to go over to the group of people that are awake, like Helbeic, open up the can and ask, anybody want some tuna?
My rat might.
Oh,
actually.
sure.
No, I go get my own. Thank you, though. Are
Suit
we
yourself.
near a river?
Yes.
Okay. I think a part of Wyndham's daily schedule is to, if they're near water, he's gonna try to bathe up, and so he's gonna go into the water and he's gonna go try to get a fish and catch it with his mouth.
Okay.
And Gruff would try to follow him, but diverge so he could get some water.
Okay, that sounds good. What would a sleight of mouth check?
I was gonna say, maybe survival.
Ooh, survival's good. Yes.
Okay, good.
I like sleight of mouth more.
The entire time. Excuse me. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't know why I'm arguing for that because like a sleight of hand is better for me.
You don't catch a fish, but you do catch a crawdad, or as some call them crawdaddies, or as some call them crayfish or crawfish, because it depends on.
It's a mud bug.
It's a mud bug. It pinches you on the finger.
Ouch!
You can technically still eat that.
Yeah, he's gonna eat it like shell and all, which is something you should not do.
Yes, please don't do that.
But yeah, but you know, Wyndham's a kobold, and he's got them sharp teeth for a reason, right?
Wyndham,
Yeah.
you gain 1 temporary hit point.
Amazing.
Gruff, the entire time that you have been awake, your new friend Squilliam Quillsworth, former patron saint of Glacia, the Hell Princess, and now sole exiled by none other than the Great Rat himself, is following you around and trying to help you by giving you suggestions. He says, you know those the Saint Bernards, right? They have these gigantic capsules around their neck which they can hold beverages of alcoholic proportions that you can maybe scoop the water up and save it for later.
Ow, my head. Sorry, somebody just yelled in the background. Gruff would just oh, that's neat.
Okay.
And just continue looking the river.
Okay, yeah, keep that in mind. That's it. It'll be pretty good sometime, I'm sure. So, let me know if you need any more help. I hope you out. Promise, I'll do good.
Gruff is listening.
I think I'm gonna try to sew together a few threads of my cloak
Brilliant.
because you mentioned it was looking kind of ratty. So
Dun dun dun. Yes, please make a sleight of hand check. I would like to point out that Gruff made an intelligence check that was 2 minus 3 negative 1.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty great.
oh, I got a nat 20.
Whoa!
Sick!
Would you like to sew a specific design? Would you like to embroider?
No, I would just say more keeping it from falling apart completely.
I see. Yes, you are able to. It's still kind of tattered. I think it's the aesthetic of it, but you are able to find some spare string that will go around the ridge of it. Is that the correct term? The ridge, the rim, the bottom part that has the stitching in it.
The hem.
The hem. I knew it was
Hem.
something like that. You're able to make the hem very sturdy, so it will not get caught on something and rip further.
I must say, I feel proud of what I did.
It's very nicely done. As it seems. I hate that everyone's muted, because I know everyone is laughing hysterically right now. Wow, thanks, guys. Okay, so, your party...
You're welcome. You're
is
welcome. We're always here for you,
That
Doug.
was funny.
if I may intrude, Wyndham, I believe, is leading the party. I feel like that is a very Wyndham thing to do.
Wait, just like went out for a second.
Oh, he did? Excuse me. Wyndham is leading the party. He made a great survival check. I just checked. Wink. I actually winked in real life, as if that matters. Barry. And Robbb.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all right now. Please make a perception check. Ooh, good perception check. Ooh, great perception check. Robbb rolled an 18 and Barry rolled a 22. This party that has gone out to scout out a new location to camp, as well as just the road ahead, consists of Sir Gruff the Gruffest, Belle, Belle's twin sister, Lirt Hazzard, Wyndham Hazzard, May, Barry, Helbeic, and Robbb. As you're walking, Belle, how do you react? What are you and Bet doing to catch up?
Oh God. I actually had an idea, but if I'm in this party looking for camp, I guess not. So I think it'd be really uncomfortable because Belle got very used to the idea that their sister was dead, and so to handle that emotionally, they pretty much cut off feelings towards the idea of having a sibling. So in order to cope, so it was like they didn't have one. And now that she's back, it's kind of like those feelings aren't really there, and so they have to kind of look for them to find.
You are the best. This is exactly what I was imagining. Belle,
I have good ideas of trauma responses.
Fair enough. Belle is trying to lead the group. As Jim mentioned in their introduction, Belle has sort of been the mom of the group for a little bit, and is trying to lead people to watch out for that brush. Oh, don't eat that, Gruff, which is fairly common to say. And Bet.
I feel like afterwards, this like entire conversation of like the servant, Gruff would like stop trying to eat and more like trying to barf.
That's fair, to get more of him out. Does not want anything inside him anymore. I like that. Belle has been leading, and Bet is, I guess, not really annoying her, but Bet is trying to open up and is much more energetic. Belle is walking ahead, looking under trees, making sure there's no snakes, and scoping out the land. Bet is the acrobatic twin, more or less, and Belle is the entertainer twin. Bet is trying to jump off the trees and do the tightrope walk along various routes and does backflips off of stuff. And among this, Robbb and Barry, with your great perception rolls, you notice something a little bit strange. Twins, as most people know, were born on the same day. Despite this, obviously they had different circumstances growing up, so Belle is more mature than Bet is, but it is a little bit abnormally so. Belle is mid-20s-ish. Bet acts like and looks a little bit younger to be in her high teens. And yeah, just something you pick out that is a little bit, not necessarily fishy, but it stands out as a point of note. And as you realize this, Bet goes, Belle, 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 watch this. And these scars on her hand glow orange, and she turns and makes a massive punch in the air, and for a second you just hear like a puff of the air moving really quickly, and then the air explodes forth and lights a bush on fire.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Cool, right?
God,
No.
okay.
Cool, right?
Hun,
No
maybe
call for that.
don't. Okay. What?
Well, I thought you'd be impressed.
Yeah, it's great. The acrobats learned how to defend herself. Very good. But maybe don't light bushes on fire. We're trying to move here in sort of subtlety. And I think people are going to know where we are if we start lighting up bushes and trees everywhere.
Okay, okay. Sorry,
Yeah, May, could you put this out? You got water or something.
Oh, I'm still sleepy. What
Okay,
time
well,
is
Oh,
it?
for heaven's
I will pour water on you if you don't pour water on that bush.
Oh, that's just gonna put me further to sleep. Oh, God.
Fine, then I will throw you in the fire and cook you and give you to Barry.
Oh, I've woken up. Oh, I'm
onto
very
the bush
awake
and start
now.
trying to
Okay.
cough up onto the bush.
Gruff, you're trying to vomit onto the bush.
Yes.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
Peaceful. Oh no, this is where. Okay, never mind. Fuck. 19.
Wow, that is a good save. You do not throw up on the bush.
Gruff, get away from that bush! You're going to burn now.
I got it. And
Are we
Thank
stopping
Barry's
for
you.
gonna,
lunch?
Barry's gonna try to pat out the fire with his mage hand.
Make a sleight of mage hand check.
I might as well throw my mage hand in as well. Give you
With
advantage.
advantage, yeah.
Too bad Delilah's not here. She's the one that has all the water spells.
Fair.
That's an 11.
Roll with advantage. Helbeic helped you out by patting as well.
We all are helping you by trying to spit into this bush.
13, not much better.
13, not much better. You are able to put out the fire, but the bush is aptly destroyed, and hopping towards you is a very sad-looking bunny.
Shit.
No, rabbit.
Doug, are you going to give me another pet? Can I have a pet in all my campaigns now? Suddenly, the bunny is absorbed into Delilah's wheelchair. Oops!
The bunny runs away from you. You've destroyed its home.
Oh, I'm sorry, bunny.
How fast is this bunny?
How fast is this bunny? It's quick.
Gruff, no.
Gruff, are you going to eat it, or are you going to just try and catch it?
Is there a difference?
Yes.
I don't think there is for Gruff.
Gruff feels sick. He's not going to do anything.
Good. Thank you.
I mean, a rabbit can run at like 40 kilometers an hour. So,
I can cast slow on that, on the rabbit.
oh, for fuck's sake.
I was gonna say
Oh,
I'm,
I can cast sleep on Gruff.
And I can cast hold person, I'm sure, on one of them. We all have magic. It's great.
so this is how we fall apart: chasing a rabbit,
Yes.
chasing bunny trails, as it were.
Bold of you to
Actual
assume we
water.
were ever together in the first
You
place.
did it.
It's rabbit season.
It's duck season.
It's
Right.
rabbit season.
It's
Pretty
duck
sure it's
season.
duck season.
May, what is your passive perception?
-5.
Yeah, 0 right now. I'm almost asleep. Not great. It's a 12.
Romy,
'Cause I
give
have
me a
quite low-
perception check. I feel like you don't
Me?
notice this right away, but since you're the one that is not directly involved in the fire,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna let you get a roll for it.
I clicked my roll. Let's see what I got. Jesus Christ. Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah,
I'm sleepy.
Is Ray back?
It's like it's 12 in the morning. It's 12 in the afternoon. This is still bedtime.
Yes, Ray is here.
Ray, would you like to make a perception check?
Yeah. Wow, my perception.
And you have advantage because you're not hungover.
It's that crawdaddy.
It's the crawdaddy. Ooh, that's good. Don't even roll the second one. That's a great roll. That's a 21 on your perception check. With all this chaos, May is rubbing her eyes. Bet is... Give me an insight check. I've been having a lot of checks today. I'm going crazy. I'm a crazy DM.
Who do you want for the
Ray, please.
insight check?
Yeah, the Wyndham
Okay.
insight check.
Yes, he is infamously good.
Patiently waiting for it to come into here. 16. That's not bad.
16.
You have a moment, I guess, alone with Bet. Bet is frozen, as if they, I guess, saw a ghost. But with your insight check, you can also see her looking back at her reuniting with her twin as well as the rest of the party. She looks like she wants to leave, but she also looks like she's thinking about. No, she's not directly thinking about leaving. She's thinking about something that makes her want to leave.
It not working out the way you expected, did it, Moshari?
Oh, I thought I saw somebody.
Yeah? Who do you think?
I thought it was my aunt.
Yeah, you want to go look for her? I follow you back.
Oh, yeah. You have a mission. I'm not sure I could ask you to do that for me.
Yeah, I mean, be 2 steps out of the way, 2 steps back. We'd be okay.
Doug makes a roll off screen. Wow, I rolled well. Do you think Belle would come with me?
I'm gonna roll another insight check.
Go for it. Patiently waiting because it takes a while. It takes a hot minute.
Yeah. I got slower, but I got a 12.
12 ain't bad. You think that Belle would go with Bet? 1, they're siblings. 2, Belle is the adjunct leader and will not leave. No man left behind, sort of thing.
Yeah,
So-
I think you should follow.
Okay. Can you go get her for me?
Yeah,
Oh,
now
excuse
you
me.
don't
Can you
run
go
off
get
here.
them for me? Excuse me.
Yeah, you just stay right here. You don't run off, yeah?
Yeah.
There's scary stuff out here. I'm serious now. Don't be running off because you get eaten. And I'm not gonna fight some giant plant just to get you back. I mean, I will. I just won't be happy about it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I think Wyndham's gonna go get Belle.
Yeah.
Yeah, your sister, she thinks she sees your aunt and she wants to go run off after it. And
I don't have an aunt. It's whoever kidnapped her. Yeah, alright. Shit. Okay. Who I guess Wyndham's probably the most responsible. Or Barry? Both y'all. Okay.
You're welcome to take the entire party.
That's actually
let's-
pretty insulting as the more responsible brother here.
I think Belle would probably want everyone. Okay, y'all, we're gonna go on a little detour here. Hopefully it won't take too long. If it will, I'll take full responsibility, but yeah. Bet hun, where'd you see your auntie?
Her face lights up and she just takes off running.
Okay. But like in a
Uh,
happy way,
I'll-
not like as she's trying to get away from us, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I'll sprint after her.
Yeah, I
Try
guess
to
we're
keep up.
following that tieflin.
Fly after her.
Barry is very fast. Barry, you are able to catch up faster than the rest of them, but the others soon follow suit.
Soon follow suit.
You break through the brush, and Belle is hugging a.
Bet.
Or, excuse me, yes. Bet. It's hard to tell, they're twins. Bet is hugging a particularly gross-looking humanoid. Most of the D&D world will know this as a hag.
Great.
Ooh. Is a hag technically a fey creature?
Yes.
Would I recognize this person immediately as a hag then?
Yes. You know that hags are tricksy business.
Yep. I like sort of skid to a stop in the clearing then.
That sounds good.
Greetings.
Bet turns around and says, Belle, this is one of my aunties I was talking about. This is Aunt Gregory. And the aunt says, well, I'm Aunt Schmeggery. Aunt Gregory's not here right now.
Pleasure.
Ooh.
Well, I want to thank you so much for taking care of my sister while she was away. But as you see, she's found me again.
Aunt Schmeggery
It's a
walks right
lovely
past
time.
you and is like, your puppy's pretty. And she pulls out a bone. Gruff, give me an intelligence check. I know you're great at those. He is muted, so I'm not sure. Oh, there we go. -2. This is the most delicious bone you've ever had. That is definitely not human.
Oh, no.
Can I check to smell it? I have advantage on that.
Oh yeah, give me advantage. Go for it.
Great.
It's still a great bone. You can't really pin down what it is.
Excuse me, I'm over here, ma'am. I wanted to thank you. Where did you find my sister?
Oh, she didn't die in a fire.
Yes, I'm aware.
Yeah, we kind of picked her up. I'm not Aunt Gregory, like I said. I'm Aunt Schmeggery.
And
I know of Bet. I don't know Bet personally. It's an auntie thing you wouldn't understand.
so you don't know this person?
No, I know them. I know of them. It's like everyone knows David Schwimmer, but
Excuse me, I was talking to my sister. I said, do you know this woman?
That goes. Kind of. Hags are a little bit weird. Where their brains are split up sometimes, and Aunt Gregory has quite a few of them laying around. And
I see. Can I make a check about what Belle knows about hags?
yes, give me an Arcana check. Wow, fantastic roll. Hags are tricksy business. Hags are arcane casters that have any of you seen the Dragon Prince Netflix series?
No.
No.
The Dragon
Yes.
Prince Netflix series.
Yes, I have. There's someone who does a Glaswegian accent, and it's very entertaining.
Pretty good. At least in my opinion. Dragon Prince is a pretty good show. But also there's this dark magic where normal magic is like, I control the air, or I shoot fire from my mouth, or whatever. The dark magic is for people that don't have magic innately. They take the magic from magical creatures and shove it into spells. So they like rip a butterfly out of the air and turn it into magic.
Was it
Colonel Rayfield
long time ago when I think it was Tumble running one, and we were in like a shadow dimension and there was a sad omelet man? Was that a witch or a hag that we fought at the end?
Yes. Is Australia a country or a continent? Yes.
Okay, we'll assume that
Oh.
I have the experience. I was okay.
Yeah, you've come into contact with a hag before, and this one,
I didn't know if it was the same one, but she's not trying to kill me, so.
yeah, it's a different one. Hags are notorious for kidnapping young children and manipulating them in certain ways, sometimes augmenting their abilities. That certainly wouldn't be the case here.
Totally not. I'm looking for something.
Mhm. Ma'am, what brings you to these woods out in the middle of nowhere?
Well, I'm kind of looking for a Corrid. He has some information that I want to beat out of him.
Oh, perhaps I can help you with that.
You smell funny.
I could say the same of you, ma'am.
Holy crap, Gruff made an insight check and it was good.
That's the
Whoa.
first.
Gruff, what would you like to incite?
What?
Is she telling the truth
Is she telling the truth about what?
about searching for that man?
Seems like it.
Okay.
You can even, I guess, how do I translate this? To Gruff can't really speak to her, so to ask more information, Gruff likes the bone that he was given and goes over and walks beside her to where her hand is hanging so that she will pet him, and that allows her to feel a bit more at ease and divulge more information. And she goes, yeah, that Corrid guy's got a Bile Stone or something that I'm looking for. Barry, Arcana check.
Oh, it's a puke stone.
Yeah, the
Ooh,
Scottish tend
oh
to go
no,
to it
that's
and
a
just throw up
4.
on it.
Say that again, Ray?
I said the Scottish will go to it and throw up on it, and that's why they call it the Bile Stone.
It's true. Yeah, it's a medical fact. Barry does not know anything about a Bile Stone.
No.
Based on my last Arcana check, I might. I'm proficient in Arcana, if you want me to make that.
Go for it. Yes, make an Arcana check. Also, May make an Arcana check. Ooh. I feel like May might know this as well. May does not know this.
Nope.
May skipped this class.
I
Are
may
we sure
know.
May's conscious? I'm kind of just picturing her being dragged along.
I don't think so. I genuinely don't.
And that's perfectly fine.
Or when you wake up in the morning, you can barely get out of bed. It's
Yes.
just that the entire day until like
You're
4
just-
o'clock in the afternoon.
Day.
Oh, so it's me!
It's fair. Belle, a Bile Stone is a stone made of certain creatures of bile. And it blows stuff up.
Okay. Okay, so Belle's definitely on high alert, like from the moment they saw this hag. And so they're trying to figure out how to get Bet away without Bet attacking them, because they think that if they outright attack this hag, Bet will probably turn on them due to conditioning and such.
Speaking of Bet
Yes.
is jumping up and down with joy and has now grabbed the hag's hands and is now, oh my god, thank goodness. So could you maybe talk to I don't know why I'm doing Delilah. This is wrong. Let me backtrack a little bit. Okay, so maybe could you call Aunt Gregory and tell her that I'm here because I would like to finish my mission.
What's your mission again, sweetheart? Something about the egg?
Yeah, I'm gonna be transformed.
Like metamorphosis? Like a butterfly?
Yeah, exactly like that.
Not really a caterpillar.
No,
Into what?
I'm like mid cocoon right now. Kind of like a. So, Belle, you've had quite a bit of time to hone your powers. I didn't get that much time because I've been recovering for quite a while, and this will help me hone my powers that I was just showing you that you didn't like.
Recovering from what?
Being all burned and stuff,
Being bitten by me.
That
and being bitten by a dog.
that doesn't take all that time.
Well, yeah, it does. It's only been like, I don't know, 10 years. Yeah, I got 5 years of that recovering. The other 5 of trying to figure out what's going on and try to find myself. Belle, it has not been 10 years.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
been much more.
Probably like 20, I
Yeah.
suppose.
Yes.
That's why she's Belle's been talking to her like she's a kid, because she basically is. How old do you think I am at this point?
Same age as me, 16. We're twins, silly.
Of course we are. Okay. Shit. Yeah, I want to make a hand signal that will somehow convey that we're killing this hag, and I don't know how to do that, but we're killing this hag.
Can Wyndham go ahead and make a shot?
Yes.
Sure.
And since I'm close to his hag, as soon as the shot either way goes past or hits, Gruff would turn on hag.
Okay.
Ooh. That's a 23 to hit.
That is a good
First
roll.
off, is she in sunlight? And second off, is there like an ally near her?
It is shady. Gruff is directly near him. Her.
Okay, so yeah, so that's just gonna be a 23 then.
Belle, could you make a persuasion check?
Yes, I can. For those watching, I have a +10 in persuasion.
Nice.
Ooh.
Awesome. Nice.
Slightly better than my +0.
Just a little bit. Anyway, I rolled a 26.
Holy crap, that's a 26. Roll. Yes, a 23 does hit. Roll that damage. Roll that Joe DiMaggio.
Okay.
It says unknown player wrote longbow damage because I'm in the character sheet now.
What?
That's great. 7 damage, that's not bad.
Yeah, and then I need to roll 2d because I'm going to use one of my arcane shots.
Ooh.
So what I'm shooting with is a shadow arrow, and a creature hit by the arrow takes an extra 2d6 damage, and then must succeed a DC 13. I can't see because everything's in the way. They must make a DC 13 wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
And if they fail, they can't see anything further than 5 feet away until my next turn.
Okay. That's good. That's a good thing that just happened. I rolled a 3. Plus nothing that can make that a good roll.
Okay, so they take an extra 3 damage, and they're blinded.
I see.
Or wreathed in shadow, or however you want to play that up.
I am falling, I can't get up.
Could everyone please make a dexterity saving throw?
Ah,
What is a her? Who did that? That was great.
that was Lirt panicking.
Whoa, those are some good
Yeah,
rolls.
that's-
And some not so good rolls.
Anakin, start panicking.
Yes.
Since
Well, now
Gruff
that's
sees
not
the
good.
arrow, can he make a attack?
Yeah, make an attack roll,
Okay.
bro.
Okay then. Bite. That's a 21 to hit.
Holy crap. Yeah, that hits.
Alright. And let's see, damage is 5. And since that does hit, she must go prone unless she goes past a 12 on a strength saving throw.
Drink saving throw. I rolled a 18.
Dang.
Everyone, please make another dexterity saving throw.
Oh no! Oh no!
Actually,
I don't like that we
everyone
keep having to make these saves,
wow.
and we don't.
Yeah, it all happens all at once, so that's okay. Lirt is here. Lirt failed.
Yes.
Okay, let's look at these lists. May fails. Gruff fails. Lirt fails. Helbeic, what's your second roll?
12.
Helbeic fails. Wyndham fails. Robbb fails. Belle rolled a 20 the first time.
I got
20
20s
the
for
second
both.
time.
Dang.
I got a 21 and I failed.
Your second one failed. So two things happen almost concurrently. Barry also succeeds. I think. I can't find Barry's first roll. Why am I crazy?
It was
19. Yes.
Yeah.
Barry and Belle succeed within a couple seconds of each other. The hag angrily reaches back behind her and pushes forward, like all the cool superheroes do when they're controlling things with their mind. And vines from various trees and roots wrap around those of you that failed the second one. The first one, you fail by Bet jumping up in the air and punching the ground, and the ground ripples, and you all take... Wow, great roll, Thomas. 1 thunder damage.
My health, it's all gone.
No, they're all dead. I really rolled wrong.
Hold on. Well, I'm so confused right now. So I think it's backwards because I know I failed the first one, but the second one I rolled a 21.
Yeah, that's what I see as well for you.
Oh, yeah, I said them in reverse order. Excuse me. Bet slams down, and whoever fails the first one under a 15 takes 1 thunder damage and is knocked prone. The second dex check was for vines coming up and wrapping you and restraining you. Barry and Belle were nimble enough to hop over the rippling earth and navigating through these vines charging at them. The hag obviously backs up quite a bit, and Bet stands between the two groups and says, Stop it right now.
Yeah, no.
I know that if Aunt Schmeggery is getting a Bile Stone, I know it's for a good reason.
Honey, this woman kidnapped you,
What is that reason?
and stole 10 years of your life. She's not a good person. None of them are.
I could have come back anytime I wanted.
Why do you think you're 16?
Because that's how age works. What is hitting the point right now? Aunt
Honey, I'm
Schmeggery...
26. You should be 26. I've seen you in 20 years. And you can't metamorphosize into a butterfly, you're a tiefling. And butterflies don't come from eggs.
She pauses for a second, and then Schmeggery does, I guess, look over the shoulder of Bet and say, I would like to explain myself of the Bile Stone situation.
I'm very curious to hear about this, because any chance I get to learn would be great. So please explain.
Like, if you want to restrain me while I'm telling you, I gotta tell you where the cord is. I don't care. This is more important than a silly fight.
You kidnapped my sister and are using her in some sort of plan.
I didn't kidnap nobody.
You may as well have.
It's complicated, honey.
I will cut you.
Okay, well, show of hands. Who wants to know about the Bile Stone, huh?
I raised my hand in my rat's paw. Just to see if that helps.
That's 2.
Come here.
Wyndham's gonna hop up and draw his bow. Like, already, like, pull it back for another arrow.
I'm gonna message Belle and just say, I don't trust her either, but let's hear what this is about.
Fine.
Dragging
Makes
carnival.
sense. Towards bet.
Gruff would just keep on like barking at her, like, let me go!
Squilliam Quillsworth, former patron saint of Glassy, the Hell Princess, now sole exiled, none other than the Great Rat himself, looks at you, Rick, or Gruff, and says, she's pretty crazy. I'll give you that one.
Yeah, and what else is new?
Bile Stone sounds pretty cool, though, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. I agree.
You
I would
can't
love to
hear
have
this,
one of those.
Helbeic.
Oh, that's a good point. I forgot. He has some invisible sword.
She says, so, I guess I should start with how the Bile Stone dies. It kind of blows stuff sky high, right? So, there's this guy, not really a guy, more like an undead being. A guy in an ambiguous sort of humanoid form sort of thing. It's a lich. Is causing the death of a lot of people. I kind of like people, more so than my sisters, but he's gonna destroy the world. So also there's this adventuring party that's real close to him that's gonna destroy the world worse than he's gonna destroy the world. So I need to blow one of them up.
Wait, is this is the thing causing the death curse?
Yes. She touches her long, mangled nose.
What's the name of the adventuring party?
That's a good question. I don't know their name.
Congratulations. We'll take care of the problem for you.
No. There's a frog person. There's a weird changeling guy who doesn't have a face for most of the time. There is a witch in the party, which I'm personally a fan of, but you gotta take sacrifices. There is a bard who is really good at telling stories. Is like blessed by this elephant god. It's really weird. Yeah, there's another one too. He's kind of this weird. She's this genasi that has this cannon on her arm. She's pretty cool.
Okay, well, congrats.
What is it that they are going to do to destroy the world even worse?
So,
if the world is destroyed, it's destroyed. I fail to see degrees of this.
The problem is you can destroy the planet or even the material plane. The other ones sort of will feel it, but they won't be destroyed as well. The problem with killing the Deathmonger in the way that they're going to do, it's going to rewrite the universe, which is, if you're keeping track, much worse than just destroying a world.
How are they able to do this? By you're making a lot of wild claims here.
No,
I'm just saying.
That's fine. They're kind of really stupid, and they don't know what they're doing.
Like you?
Yeah, but I'm crazy stupid. They're just not incoherent most of the time.
Wait a second. Does she have a...
Oh, she doesn't have speak with animals. Dang it. She says, I like your puppy. He's nice.
Look,
While you're
the
barking.
point is this doesn't matter. We were already on our way to fight the death curse. Thanks for telling us it was the lich. You can go on home now.
You won't get there in time, I'm sorry.
And you will?
Can you teleport us or something?
What'd you say, Lirt?
Can't you teleport us or something with your powerful witch magics?
Yeah, they can too.
Oh.
You made my sister a hag?
No, she does have powers though. Have you shown? Bet, have you shown your friends?
Yes. So she can come with us. You can go back to your hole wherever y'all and your little ants live, and we'll be fine. No Bile Stone needed. You certainly are not needed.
I'm very curious. How do you get this Bile Stone by chance? No particular reason. Just curious.
Well, that's what I was going to explain. I have a contact that tried to steal it once it failed. And I wanted to know how he almost stole it. There's other gemstones there. But we just want the Bile Stone. He was going for the whole lot. Didn't really work out so well.
And what does
So
this
you
have to
just
do with
need-
Beth's metamorphosis? Sorry.
Nothing really.
perform-
Aunt Schmeggery covers Bet's ears and says, that was more of like a fun passion project more than a stopping the end of the world.
A fun passion project for her, or for the sick woman that kidnapped her to see what kind of things she can do, like pulling wings off a butterfly?
6 of one, half dozen of the other. So,
Just laying it out there. You've unnaturally altered this poor girl. But because of that, she can get us where we need to go.
And is missing 10 years of her life.
So
don't
She
look
may
at it
live
that
10
way.
years longer,
Don't look
so-
at it that way. She's got 10 more to live.
She's a child!
And you're older than her,
My
so technically,
adult sister.
yeah. So she's got 10 more years on you.
Yeah, am I
She's
completely
my
restrained?
twin.
I would actually like to agree with the hag on this one. Aunt Schmeggery over here.
Helbeic, I will rip the tail off your rat.
I will kill you if you rip the tail off my rat.
Why would you hurt the rat
You
like
can
that?
try.
I have thunder. No.
Gruff would just bark
And
out.
I'll beat the mind-controlled sick rats that you love so
just
much
kill this
without
thing
breaking a
already?
sweat.
DM, am I completely restrained? Like, am I able to move my hands?
After your conversation, you were able to not only move your hands, but you're able to break free from the vines because she's not really concentrating on them.
So it sounds like all we need is this girl that you've unnaturally changed, and we don't need you. All right, movie.
Well, no, don't get me wrong. If you want to take over, I'm fine. I had a dinner date anyway. So, if you guys want to steal something for me, that'd be pretty great.
Already cast Moonbeam.
You cast
very-
Moonbeam on her? Jesus Christ. I mean, what's the
I
D&D
rolled
equivalent?
really low damage. But
No!
I'm very curious. What is it you want us to steal?
She says due to Moonbeam.
Lirt, make a shoot. What is that? Make a wisdom saving throw. Oh yeah, she goes, ah!
16.
These vines reach up and grab you, and she says, "Stop doing that! I'm trying to explain things."
To speed the process along, I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on the Moonbeam. I'd say, please, I just want to hear what she has to say. I don't care if we kill her after that. We can burn her at the stake for all I care. I just want to hear what she has to say.
You should listen to that guy. He's pretty cool.
Thank you. Do you have rats by chance? I would love to have some more rats.
What's the trade bet for Helbeic?
I have rats with 3 eyes. They're like rare.
Can I have one?
You have like uncommon rats. I don't know. You'd have to make a trade.
Ah, I see.
3 greens for a blue baby.
Maybe.
Are we trading Pokemon now?
Yeah.
So I don't have very many rats with me at the moment. What would you be willing to accept? Let's see, what do I have on me?
I don't have it with me. I have it back home. I don't
I
carry
see.
rats with me. I'm not a freak.
Oh, where do you
I see.
live?
Oh, you know,
With
here and
Aunt
there.
Gregory?
Yeah, I would
No.
love to come visit.
We're on bad terms.
Good, so how do I destroy her?
Aunt Gregory? I can't.
Yes.
I'm legally obligated not to let that slide.
Legally, she has a
I want to
contract
cast
legally
suggestion.
binding.
Okay. I have to make a saving throw. What kind of saving throw is it? I rolled a 1. Doesn't matter. Are you
Wisdom.
kidding me?
You tell me how to kill Aunt Gregory.
Well, it's the same way you kill me, really. You just have to rip out their teeth and burn them. And then she
Thank
covers her
you.
mouth. Fuck you!
Fuck you too, witch bitch.
Okay. So, for the people in the back, pointing at May and Robbb, maybe
May's up against a tree like, ugh.
maybe you want to steal stuff? May?
You sound like a cat.
It does sound like a cat.
I'm sleeping. I
May-
can't do snoring.
Yeah, if you want to sleep, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I cast sleep so people will be quiet so I can get some more
Oh
sleep?
my god.
No!
Oh my god.
You could if you wanted to.
I knew I
No,
should
no,
take it.
no, I won't do that. I won't do that. I
But
could
yeah,
cast one
yeah.
at 4th level though if I wanted to.
No!
Oh my god.
Hey,
I have another 3rd level spell slot to
I'm not
contest
gonna
that sleep.
do.
big or
I'm
guy
not
in the
gonna-
back. You look like you want to steal stuff.
Do you have a job for me?
Oh god.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the best at stealing.
Oh no.
Forgot
This
Robbb
guy's
has
on
Yogi
board.
Bear voice.
He can steal stuff.
Hey, boo boo.
Yeah. There's so many picnic baskets in there. It's crazy.
I've been working up quite the appetite.
So, you want to go meet my contact?
What's the job? Is it big?
Oh, it's big.
How big?
May, if you so choose, I feel like May got into a little bit of trouble in her days as a rebellious student. If you like,
Her guppy ears.
in her guppy years. That's great.
Okay.
If you like, you can make a history check to figure out what this place is, or you can still sleep.
No, I maybe I'll dream about it. But I was actually going to say it's the 400 classes that I took. I just tried to take majors and everything and kept failing. So statistically, I probably did learn about something.
Fair enough.
My history is not terrible.
Cool.
You learned to not
yeah,
do it again.
It's okay.
not the best. but
You've heard of this place. Robbb, also make a history check.
because Maze was not that great, so we just need a backup.
Well, Robbb is also into stealing stuff,
Yeah.
so he may know about the. Does not know about
that's
it.
true. Yeah, I
Um,
respect that.
She goes, "You guys are gonna break into the Oaken Gymnasium." Yes, it's a joke on Jim. Thank you very much. You can clap.
On
Clap,
what?
clap, clap, clap.
I am
I'm
clapping.
Yay!
I'm confused.
What?
The Oaken Gymnasium.
Right.
Whoever make a history check. Someone who wants to know about the Oaken. Who thinks they would know about a highly secure
Well-
fortress?
Isn't that
What's
what
the record?
Rob and I just rolled for?
Yes.
Oh.
But
Actually, I probably would as a gnome, would I know about that kind of thing?
that is a good point. Yes, gnomes have a severe fixation with gemstones. The Oaken Gymnasium holds gemstones from different planes.
Does that mean I'm just
Oh.
loved by all gnomes automatically?
Oh, a joke on that kind of gem.
I rolled a 20.
Yes,
Laura,
it's a
were you there as well? Where I was like, wait, where does athleticism come into like banking? I'm
Yeah,
confused. Is
that's
it-
the accent, that's why.
Well, is it? I just like the idea of it being like. I actually just love the idea if it's like, hello, I'd like to take out a loan, and then someone dismounts off like a hobby horse and's like, "Hada!" There'll be a
Well, I-
1% interest.
I was confused about that, but then I was also confused because Gem is a person who is here.
Yes, no,
Yes.
I
I thought
know
it was a
that.
joke.
The
to add to the confusion, my brain was, what do you mean a high school in Germany or Austria? Gymnasium.
Ah, yes.
Oh,
Um,
It
Goodness
spelled
me.
like gymnasium.
Oakid Gymnasium is a bad joke because the Bile Stone is a gemstone.
got it.
And a gymnasium is a building.
Which is lovely, because in real life, bile stones are awful.
Fun
Real life
fact,
gem is not a stone
Yes.
or a building. They're
Yeah.
awesome.
they are pretty cool. I looked up the origin of gymnasium, the word gymnasium, and I found that it used to mean naked. That is not what this means, FYI.
Yeah. Because, I imagine what Greeks...
It's like
yeah,
the Greek one means
ancient
naked
Greek,
place.
yeah, used to do all their
Mhm.
activities in the nude, yeah.
Fortress where all the guards are naked at all times.
Well, they put olive oil on. They're not, they understood that you need to have a lining.
They're
Yeah.
not completely naked. They have olive oil
Exactly,
on.
yeah. They have olive oil on.
Have you guys ever thought about how near Halloween time, under all your skin and muscles, you're actually a skeleton? It's pretty spooky.
Terrifying.
Spoopy,
It's too
scary.
late. The skeletons are already inside of you.
No.
The
Okay.
real enemy was a skeleton inside you all along.
Or a
Maybe
weird
the real friends were the skeletons we have along the way.
or ghost vomit that comes out of you when you throw up.
I have interesting ideas of the afterlife. I'm here for it.
Everyone, we're playing Dungeons and Dragons. Hi. Well,
Are you
you're gonna
sure
steal
about
something
that?
from the Oaken Gymnasium.
God, we're so easy to distract.
We are.
This
So,
is great.
contact time, right?
What's the haul gonna be?
Gyms.
Maybe a nasium?
Maybe some nasiums. I really want the Bile Stone. It's kind of tricky, but if you want to steal other stuff while you're there, go for it. I don't really care.
So I have this small question. Just one little question. So in exchange for helping you out, do you mind giving me a 3-eyed rat?
Sure, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
Do I get to keep anything else that I steal?
Sure, buddy.
I like the sound of that.
How many of those 3-eyed rats you got?
That's a great question.
Spare one more?
I have a bag of them.
I would like one.
I'll take a bag of rats.
Okay.
Wyndham's gonna be like, I actually have a hat full of rats right here, and he's gonna pull out his hat of vermin and just release 3 rats.
Wait.
Do they have
Why?
Give me a second. Give me a second.
Why?
I'm going to
Why?
cast slow on the rats.
Oh, Helbeic, heads up, they only last for an hour.
Shh.
I don't know that.
Well, Nye feels guilty if you have them and they disappear.
She says, "Oh, those aren't the permanent kind, are they?" They
They're
also-
the
Hey, I
low,
got it
they're
for
the
a
low
discount.
rat kind.
It it picks it up and
Diet rat.
the hive picks it up and goes, "Yeah, this one specifically has 2 eyes. Not as rare."
Well, at least I can keep my teeth and not die. I can live without my teeth.
Not for very
I'm
long.
very much looking forward to taking those.
Yeah, well, tell Aunt Gregor to give me my boyfriend back.
Bet you had an uncle?
No.
Who do hags normally go for?
other hags, I guess.
It's kind of a weird situation. Let's not get into that. We should probably go to the heist.
Yeah, you don't really want to ask too many questions about that.
Yeah, it just gets weirder and weirder the further you go down.
Ah, I see.
Like a rat hole. Huh? Huh?
Aha.
Ah.
Ha 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 ha.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Ah.
So,
That was
Yeah.
bad for my standards.
let's go eat my friend.
Oh boy.
You traverse through the forest a bit further.
Are we seriously having having this lady lead us. Okay. Our plan was to kill her.
You can kill her soon.
Well, I think that takes a back seat to you getting a bag of rats.
It's fair.
Yes.
Be fair, if she was handing out free items, you could have asked for something, Gruff.
Can you move this? Bark, can you please remove this unseen servant to hell?
She up gives you another pet. Oh, he's so cute.
God, you feel disgusting.
Oh yeah, she's like scabby hands. It doesn't feel like good pets. It's still pets. It's like a pizza. There's not very good pizza, but it's still pizza.
I thought you were going to say it's like being petted by a pizza. And I was like,
yes, it is like being pet by a pizza.
I don't know why. I don't know why, but I feel I want to be on the side of the hag because we've been really mean to her. And I mean, to be fair, she's not really like specifically her. I think, I don't know, it feels a bit mean to be like, oh, she's all gross and ugly.
To be fair, it's not gross
Steals
and
magic
ugly.
from other people and helped, or at least didn't stop the kidnapping of it.
I agree with that. I'm just saying.
She steals children.
Yeah, hags are really evil.
I mean, she's giving me a bag of 3-eyed rats.
You are
What's
not the
wrong with
best
her?
compass for morality.
Why is that?
Wow. Okay.
I would like to argue that I have a strong moral compass.
It's
As
just
long as it
under all
points
the
towards
rat bodies.
Sure, it's just upside down.
He's looking at the back of it, it's just a silver circle.
Exactly. That's how you can look for rats around corners without being spotted.
Perfect. I like it.
That's a great idea. Thank you.
You come to a there's a circle drawn in some dead, not really sand, but it's sandy dirt. It's a fairly large circle that you can see trace around. And she steps through it and she disappears, but not in like an intimidating, haha, I got away sort of way. It's like a shimmering sort of thing when she does it. It seems to be a some sort of like pass wall that you can pass through.
I have a question.
Yes.
Sorry, is the description not done?
No. You can continue your question though.
I just wanted to do a canon thing that I think would be funny because Belle is very upset and it will not have any impact on battle. But since tieflings have hellish rebuke, which is fire, I want Belle's hair to be on fire like Hades in Disney, please. To show how upset they are, please. Thank you.
I'm all about that. Jim, you get an inspiration.
Wait, don't you always have inspiration?
I don't know, probably. I'm a bard.
Bardic inspiration.
Also, I keep breaking games.
Hey, Belle?
Yeah?
I noticed your hair's a bit bright today. What's going on with that?
Bet goes, never ask her that. Don't ask that.
I just realized that I was not holding the shift key down. I was actually going on his feet.
Oh, excuse me.
Sorry about that. I was saying that I don't know because this hasn't happened before. Mr. wants to trade a bag of rats with our enemy, but if I had to hazard a guess, I would say it's a physical manifestation of the absolute blind and rage that I'm feeling right now.
Would you want to Lirt or Wyndham Hazard a guess?
I mean, hey, my favorite turn of phrase is the enemy of my enemy is not my enemy. So, trading a bag of rats with the person who we're helping for something interesting. Something interesting. That seems like a fair deal to me, even if they're not the most savory of people.
We aren't helping. We are being stonewalled into something because this annoying hag will not leave me be.
Gruff,
normally I'm the one who makes plans to attack other people.
I'm definitely going to be helping because I want a bag of rats. So that seems like a fair trade to me.
Gruff, why did you make a Constitution saving throw?
Because you know how when it's hot, like dogs barf out because their stomachs are hot? Well, that's my assumption. It's like their body's hot and they can't like hold it in.
Yeah.
So since I'm assuming Gruff was like near Belle with her flaming hair, it would be hot. So I was making sure that you wouldn't barf.
Okay. Please announce when you're rolling con saves because it's scary. Because I'm like, oh crap! Did he just like make an explosion or something? Yeah. You are able to keep your stomach.
Hot.
Agreed. You pass through this shimmering barrier, and it is a. Excuse me, I dropped my dice. It is a hemisphere. Some would say a dome of this weird shimmering thing. Once you get inside, it is around a not so much clearing as if haphazardly cleared out, where there are chains going up to various limbs on trees. There is a table to the side with shears. Basically gigantic scissors, and they're made of different materials. There are some made of silver, some made of gold, some made of wood. Quite a few, just like various types of materials. And strung up, I have to plan this and put it in the chat and on the stream at the same time. Let's see if I can do this well. Image. Add source. New source. The suspense is killing you, I know.
It is.
I'm literally dying.
Rest in peace. God but not forgotten. And boom! Is this fella is strung up, and all of his hair, he has chains around he's manacled with his hands. His feet are chained to the ground, and various strands of hair are strung up to the trees. And he is gagged. He does not look pretty great. And your hag friend says, yeah, he can be kind of mean sometimes, so have fun! And, turns invisible. I probably shouldn't have said turns invisible. That's probably a bad thing to say. Disappears. Oops, DM.
I have invisibility, so I maybe I recognize when she does it. I can tell that's what she did.
That's I did it just
it's-
for that situation. I knew one of you had invisibility. She disappears. And with
Well, that's unfortunate.
the gag on this creature also goes away. And it spits and says, "What has brought you here?"
You are full of bile, aren't you?
I don't have a Bile Stone, you daft cat.
Well, aren't you rude?
We never asked if you had a bile stone. We just asked if you are full of bile.
It isn't even really a question, more just an observation on your general character so far.
It's a great point.
You came here with the ant, and I figured you were talking about the stones. The
What stone are you
Infinity
talking-
Gems. No, I'm just kidding. That'd be
What
funny.
stone are you
So-
talking about? We don't
Wait
know
a minute. So if you saw us come in with her, why did you ask what brings us here? Whenever it is obviously that hag.
Yeah, I want to know if you want to cut me or not.
Do you want me to cut you?
No. What kind of fucking stupid question is that?
Look, there are some people who are into some very strange things. I do not judge.
I am
but,
not
you know,
chained here by
if I can help
choice.
out, I'd like to help.
I would never chain myself by choice.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
DM.
Well, here, let me out you out.
In the surroundings, does Gruff smell anything? Like anything on the face?
Give me a perception check.
Right, I have advantage with that.
Yes, you do.
That 20.
Whoa! Nothing smells out of place, actually. It smells like sweat and cut hair. And you do notice with your sniffing around, there's a fire pit with logs in it. These logs look exactly like this creature's hair.
Ooh, that's
Does that mean that we can make infinite firewood to sell for money?
There's also a like umbrella style, not umbrella style, umbrella vase sort of thing. I don't know, holder. There's a small vase with iron rods in it. Also looks extremely like this creature's hair.
What
When
do I
the
need to roll to get him out? Sorry, go ahead, Rob.
oh, go ahead.
I was going to ask, what do I need to roll to try to get him out?
Good question. How are you going to get up to the chains? Are you just gonna climb a tree?
It can fly.
Oh, of course you can.
Yeah,
fly.
I can fly.
Well, break my game. Go ahead.
You told me to take this.
No, you're fine. Do you have anything that can break through a chain?
his bear.
They're actually dragon claws, not bare hands. But thank you. I have piercing arrows.
I mean, dragon claws and bare hands are both pretty strong.
It's fair. Give me an attack roll.
Yeah, sure thing.
Otherwise, there are locks on these. You could try to pick the lock if you have appropriate equipment to do so.
I have appropriate equipment to do so.
Nice.
Same.
I have
Nice.
cobbling tools.
There are no shoes nearby. You are able to attack it. Attack it. Kill you attack it. Could you please roll damage? And are you using like a special arcane archer arrow?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, you know what? Instead of the piercing arrow, I'm going to use an enfeebling arrow because I feel like necrotic damage would do better here.
Okay. Roll that extra damage. It cannot make a save against that. It's chain.
Yeah. Okay, so that was the first damage.
Those with lockpicks or appropriate equipment, if you would like to take care of the rest, please make sleight of hand checks. Barry, you are climbing.
Do we add our
cat.
proficiency bonus to it if we have proficiency with thieves' tools?
Yes, you do.
Amazing. Now, how do I do that? Where's the d20?
Robbb, you and Barry are going to climb up the tree. Robbb, could you please make an athletics check to climb up the tree, which you will nail?
I do 24 damage, by the way.
You nailed it.
Yeah.
24 damage. Holy
Whoa.
moly. Oh my god, you rolled 2 6s. That's fantastic.
Nice.
What's proficiency bonus? I completely forgot.
It's at the top middle of your character sheet.
Top middle +3. Okay, I got a 21 on thieves' tools.
Sweet.
That was high.
I kind of look around, just go, this is the way we're doing this.
Yeah, quite a few of you
All
are
right.
very skilled in undoing locks and breaking chains. Daenerys would be proud.
I
Why
recently
did-
picked this skill up
Why
myself.
did that get a
Hey, I
laugh?
don't know. She is my mom.
That's not even a good joke. Okay, Ray's was a pretty good joke. But, yeah, okay, fine, whatever. You're able to unchain this guy. And his hair as well. It looks... He's pretty beat up.
Once he gets down, Gruff would just go up to him and like sniff him and then lick his cheek.
He is about the height of you, Gruff. He's very short. He goes, I wasn't expecting to be let down, but it is appreciated.
Yeah, no problem. You're not happy with the chains. We get rid of the chains. We're good people, yeah.
Why are you rolling around with the hag?
I don't know. I kind of I zoned out for a sec. I shot her with an arrow, and then we started working out with her, and yeah.
Yeah, we both went to the gym. We hit it out. We got a little pump.
Yeah.
She told us she'd
Is-
help us kill a big evil thing if we helped her, basically.
That's right. We're going to kill a lich. Lich, please.
I do not know about a lich.
She also promised us some fancy rats.
Oh, that's a good point. She did promise us some fancy rats. They were very
Yeah.
fancy rats.
I am
I can't
also
wait
We
unaware
have
of.
the rats.
I am also unaware of rats. I do not know why you have let me down.
Well, I let you down because you figured you're not being up there.
Yes.
And also, I figure if it pisses her off, it's doing something good.
Most people do not do good things because they are good. They do good things to get the upper hand. So what do you
Well, that's
need from
depressing.
me?
I unlocked you because I wanted to practice on the lock, I'll be honest.
We are getting inconsistent information.
Uh,
Oh, yeah. How did you tell us your version? How did you get wrapped up in this? Why are you suspended? What's the deal with the Bile Stone? Why does the hag think you have one? Why do you think you don't?
yeah, we'll not do it this way. I will not tell you information. You must tell me what information you need, and I will give it to you. Because
How do we know that is the information we need?
because I will not give away my secrets to just a random person that comes and cuts me down.
Makes sense.
Hey, yeah, that's a fair point. That's a fair point.
Where is that hag again? I
Gone.
know she yeah, that's what I thought.
Yes.
Totally not invisible, just gone.
Yes.
Mhm.
No one said invisible. I don't know why you got those words in your mouth. So, I was chained up because of the Eelskin Gymnasium. I stole most of their things and got caught due to my colleagues, and now I was chained up for quite some time. The nasty hag, he has kept me here for a long time. The Bile Stone should not be in her hands, in my opinion.
From a tightrope across a couple trees in the back, Belle, who has been completely ignoring the situation because they are not helping, goes, "Told you!" and continues doing acrobatics on the rope.
Hey, I never said I was going to give her the Bile Stone. I just said I was curious about where it was and what it is.
We have some of us have experience with hags, and we know better than to fully trust them.
Exactly. They should be exterminated.
No, that's a bit extreme.
Bed pipes
I
up.
feel like
Yeah,
They kidnap children and steal energy. I think they're kind of low.
well, my
Not
auntie,
very natural.
my
Well,
auntie's.
yes.
If
but
I
you
may
can learn
butt
from
in,
mine.
my aunties raised me right, and I don't think they should be exterminated. But I recognize that to be the better person, some people will have different opinions than me, and I recognize that, and I hope to change them in the future.
Well, Bet, who asked for your opinion?
Bet, honey, the grown folks are talking.
Okay.
In all
the
fairness,
kobold.
this is an open discussion. I feel like she should be allowed to talk.
Helbeic, you are on thin ice.
Why is that? I don't see any ice below my feet.
I saw that coming.
Yeah,
Once again, I wish for Delilah, who could literally make ice appear beneath his feet at this moment.
I'd like to give the stone to my auntie's friend, but I don't know.
I don't know,
Can't
I
undo
mean-
years of brainwashing in a day.
She couldn't get this stone and we're relying on us to get it. Why do you think she can fight these silly, foolish adventurers better than us? I mean, she's literally asking us to do her job for her.
I mean, hey, in exchange for a bag of rats.
He looks
3-eyed
around.
rats, nonetheless.
The Korid looks around and counts and says, "Well, 8 bodies are harder to pin down than, or 9 bodies are harder to pin down than 1. He wanted you to do the job and die trying so she could take the bait, or take the reward.
Sorry, is this guy like
What
an
is-
all-knowing
what's
truth
the
teller?
reward?
No, I just observe and say things out loud. My filter is very
Okay.
thin, except for secrets.
Just like the ice I'm standing on, apparently.
Yes, you're getting it.
It is called an idiom, and I believe you are very close to that word. I love that Laura got it.
Graduated
So
perfectly
good.
in the middle of my class. How dare you insult me?
I did not insult you. You are reading too hard in the situation, which I'm surprised you can do. So you're not with this lady.
I mean, we haven't even talked about going on a date yet. No.
I'm gonna kill her at the slightest provocation, possibly without provocation.
Well, I suggest killing her without the Bile Stone in hand.
Without the Bile Stone in her hand, you mean? Or without the Bile Stone in our hand?
Either way, the Bile Stone should not be anywhere near some fights. It is very pertinent that the Bile Stone does not come into contact with various things.
So you say if we kill her, you give us the Bile Stone? Sound good?
I do not have the Bile Stone. The Bile Stone is still in the gymnasium. I have
So if we
saved.
kill her, will you
Gymnasium.
steal it?
I will not steal it, no. I have tried and failed. I will not go again because I will die trying.
Is
Well,
the Bile
can you-
Stone...
Can you give us any tips on breaking in?
Can you guarantee my safety from this woman?
Well, she'll be back.
yeah.
So
Yes, of course.
Absolutely.
Can you guarantee the Bile Stone will be used for not her? It will not be in her hands. She will not have the Bile Stone.
I can confidently say that the Bile Stone will not be in her hand.
Show me you are worth it, then. He is asking you to show him some sort of power that makes you seem bigger than a commoner, basically. And anyone can feel free to make a display of power.
I am going to... Actually, no, I can't summon all of my rats. Darn.
I cast Primal Savagery, which turns my claws and teeth into sharp, poisonous claws and fangs, and carve up our stone a little bit.
I just bark at him.
I think Wyndham is probably going to toss like 3 apples in the air, and then he's going to shoot it with an arrow and like core all 3 apples.
So far, I am not impressed.
I will cast.
I'll
Go ahead.
go ahead. I'll light my rapier light with green flame and sort of do a little trick flourish, toss it in the air and catch it, and then message into his head. How about that? That more impressive?
It is better, but still not very good.
I have a question.
Yes.
So no, I'm talking to you, the DM.
Yes.
What is that?
Go
I mean, I should have expected that, but still. So magical tinkering. It says that
Yes.
I can create 25 words of text that will be recorded and replayed over and over again, out loud. How loud can I make that?
As loud as you can speak it.
Fair enough. Okay, I
Okay.
Hmm.
Yes. I am not wooed by how you say cantrips.
I would like to get up. I would like to walk over to this individual. I would like to pick him up and bring him to my face level. And I would like to look him in the eye and say, if I hear a single peep from everybody, I will flood this place and drown all of you. I have been trying to sleep for the last hour, and I've been picked up. I didn't get to stay in bed. There are hags now. And there's this guy who's decided to be fucking Rumpelstiltskin. And I'm shaking him slightly. So listen here. You're gonna fucking tell them what they need to know, and then I'm gonna go back to sleep. Is that clear?
Make an intimidation check with advantage.
22.
And
Holy
as
crap.
she does that,
I've already
Ooh,
made
with
it.
advantage.
Gruff would just keep on like barking, but slowly starts
Simmering
I
down.
stare daggers at Gruff.
I don't think you need to roll. Like, you can roll with advantage, sure, why not? Let's go crazy. Roll
Alright,
again.
yeah, sure, I don't mind. I'll roll again. It'll probably be the bad one, but whatever.
That's fine. I think Gruff has rolled all the ones that this campaign's ever had.
it's 12. Yeah, no, yeah, it was a bad one, but it's fine.
With your 22, he says, okay, put me down.
I drop him and I go back to lie down on the not comfortable floor, kind of grumbling to myself. Fucking
Belle,
didn't
now
sign
hanging
up.
upside down from said tightrope, gives one clap.
Wolf,
Didn't
wolf.
sign up for the.
Um,
Didn't sign up for any of this nonsense. Waking up before 9 in the morning. This is bullshit. And I lie down.
May, it's 1 in the afternoon.
It's the same thing. It's got to be 9 a.m. somewhere, and it's before then.
He's going to explain what he knows about the place. Oh, I should do this a character. He will only explain once. Because I would like to be away from your fish friend. So please take notes. This is the DM telling you to take notes.
Gruff would like take.
Pulls out
He's-
monocle, like tiny reading glasses and a notepad.
No, he would order his unseen
I'm going to
service
get my I'm going to get my rat familiar to take
and
notes for
ask
me.
him like, "Hey, do you know how to write?"
Oh, don't worry, it's an iron trap up here.
Okay, can you just like, pay attention since I won't?
Yeah, I got you. Master,
What?
Okay. So, this fortress is 10 levels. The bottom levels are various guard stations and whatnot. The main levels are the top ones. The very top level has 3 perpetual rainbows. Rick, could you please mute because your clicky clicks are coming in?
Sorry.
No, you're good. There are 3 rainbows that shoot into the top of this fortress. These 3 rainbows stop 3 shimmering barriers from the various gemstones. These rainbows will vaporize anything that touches them, so they must be cut off at the source. And when one of these sources stop functioning, they will be back up and running in minutes. Each of these various barriers that it breaks block various materials from moving through them. The first barrier is non-living wood. The second barrier is unelectrified metal. And the third barrier is written text. These rainbows cannot be stopped at the same time. The most difficult part is, by the time you grab the gem and are on your way out, the barriers will be back up. So you have to choose which one of them you want to disable again, or basically, when you go in and out, you are going to be hit by each of these barriers at least once. There are Illigent guards. Barry, you are Fey-ish. Make a history check to see if you know what an Eldrin is.
Ah.
Eldrin
19.
are more or less elves that have magic innately, and this magic is seasonal magic.
Mm-hmm.
They are known to teleport and have pretty hefty, nature-y powers. These are Illigent guards patrol the place and they do not have souls, so you cannot use soul magic, and they cannot be spied on via divination. The whole place is coated in this nasty smelling mist that will hurt your eyes. And the soulless people do not care because they are uniquely chosen because they do not have a sense of smell. I don't know how to say this in a D&D way. There are basically security cameras. There are beetles that roll around. They are the eyes of the operation. Yes.
Arcane eyes.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure that's what the equivalency is, because they're just like
No, that makes sense, yeah.
things people can see through. Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good. Yeah. There are these beetles that act as arcane eyes. Arcane eyes can be dispelled, but beetles cannot. There is a network of holes inside the tree that will allow them to move about, and they travel to a special chamber to feed. If you do not want to be seen, you must deactivate the chamber in some way, or otherwise stop the beetles from getting there. Assuming that you can get past all of those various things, the stones themselves have various traps within the rooms and special features that allow them to exist. Bile Stone is in a room with no air. If the Bile Stone touches air, it will explode.
Phosphorus.
No, Bile Stone.
Phosphorus.
Still Bile Stone. Ask me again.
Bless you.
Go ahead, ask me again.
Do not ask him again, please.
Okay.
The Bile Stone is extremely volatile and will act with open air, so a crew will have to get into the room by holding their breath for minutes at a time in order to get off a small chunk, and then it will somehow have to be carried out of the facility with no air touching it. Again, that is assuming you can make it past the 3 barriers and then back out the 3 barriers. By the time
Good.
By the time that you have come out, the beetles will also be onto you. As far as I'm aware, you cannot disable all of the beetles. They do take shifts. So the beetles will notify the tree of your presence, and it will activate the moss underneath you. This moss will release spores, encasing the tree in a cylinder of spores. Do not touch the cylinder of spores. If you do, it will reverse your gravity and you will be flown into the sun.
Terrifying. Can you persuade, like, not you specifically?
No, hold on.
One
Is something
can-
funny about being thrown into the sun? We lost 3 good men that day.
I'm terribly sorry.
I apologize. I'm sure that was very traumatic. I myself enjoy lying out in the sun. I was merely imagining the pleasure of being close to the sun.
He looks over.
Please continue.
He looks over at May, who's giving him the stink eye, and he goes, "Yes, that is the high points."
Would one be able to persuade the moss not to release the spores?
I do not know. The moss is magical, but it is also a plant, so I am not sure how smart it is to resist certain controlling spells.
Well, I can certainly just ask the moss not to.
The moss has a job to do, and they are chosen specifically for the job. I do not think that it will take a liking to you. Thank you. Thank you. That's the best one of the night.
They're
That is the best one I've heard all day.
they're different things.
I know they're God.
Yeah.
Nye, you have a negative inspiration. I don't know what that means, but I'll
Okay,
figure it out.
that's fair enough.
You can
Magic or
randomly
something.
impose disadvantage for no reason.
I guess.
It was a
yeah.
good joke. You have to admit, it's pretty good.
It was a good joke.
Yeah, thank you.
Lirt
Yeah.
is hurt because normally grass is very nice to him.
That makes sense. Meta talk. You don't have to go in with these characters if you don't want to. Some of you have a couple characters that you play. If you want to do that, you can.
Oh no, Lumpor would be badass being honest with you, King.
As you can see, this is not a very easy task to steal from the most dangerous fortress in the entire world.
I feel like we're jumping into a very bottomless pit where we don't even know how to jump into a puddle.
Yeah,
Challenge
I can
accepted.
Yeah. Oh fuck. We're gonna forget all this by the next time we play. Yeah. No, it's good. Yeah, we're fucked.
This is recorded.
I could be mean and not upload the
Hopefully,
VOD.
someone was taking notes. I was going to, but then it was already halfway through once I opened up my thing. So
I thought Rick was doing it because we heard him tapping.
I mean, I made agree shitty notes now. Like
I was taking notes too.
Okay, good.
All right, thank you, Laura. In with the save.
Whether all I definitely did not capture everything though.
Me neither.
We can compare.
Yeah, we compare notes. Like it's college.
There'll be a
Now,
quiz on Tuesday.
yeah.
Fuck!
Prepare. It's not multiple choice. It's fill in the blank.
Oh, no. It's an automatic fail. Thank you.
Oh, that's a terrible teacher thing to do.
It
No, I
really
could
is.
just
Nobody
write
likes fill in the
class.
blank.
Wait,
3
that
essays for an exam.
Is
That's all.
that was your test?
It's that word thing where there's a word bank, but 5 of them don't even work.
Oh, that's cruel.
Yeah,
That works better in foreign language study.
Yeah.
I actually quite like those. I like puzzles, so I'm a freak. I guess.
Anyways, we play D&D.
Yes, we are. Are there any other questions before I take upon my time for my newfound freedom?
yes, I think I got it. I understood everything, but say it again. I wasn't listening.
Okay. Are there any other questions?
Gruff would just like go up to him and like,
Do you know by chance where there would be a large population of rats?
oh fuck's it.
Gruff,
They
what's
could
going
eat
on?
the beetles.
Gruff would just like tilt his head to his hand like to want to like to pet him.
Hey, get your mutt away from me. I do not like dogs.
Oh, aren't
Shut
you?
up, Matt. He's a
I
shit rat.
attack. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Did you say that it's important that the Bile Stone not be near fights?
Yes.
Is that because it simply because it could fall into the wrong hands?
That and it
Or
blows
is
up.
there-
It is a big explosion.
Yes, all right, but it's not like it can sense violence and affect it or something like that.
No. It blows up.
Okay.
It creates explosions with its
Yes,
essence.
that I've got.
Do you know of hell?
Yes.
By reputation.
Do you know of hellfire?
I have seen my friend Belle here in a fight. Yes.
Nice. The
Yeah, it's another nickname I got.
the Bile Stone is of a worm that secretes after eating hellfire. It is hellfire. In small form. It's a small package of hellfire.
So I should be holding it? Because if it blows up, I don't know how much it would hurt me, to be honest.
You should not hold it. It is not good to hold. It should be in a safe place with no air.
Well, I'm like made of fire, sort of. From fire, I guess? I don't know. I'm an orphan. I didn't die in a fire. Neither did my sister. It's a long story.
Hey, so, are you immune to fire?
Hold on.
Can we just have like May and just throw it into the tower and just swim through the entire thing?
I am defense to fire. Or it just says under defenses.
You are
resistant.
not immune, you are resistant. It will hurt a fucking lot.
Fair enough.
In back of holding.
Wait.
What is that?
I go
Give me
holding
one
up
second.
air.
Give me
No, with
one
the
second.
vacuum.
Oh.
Actually, no. Bag of holdings have air in them.
Oh, they go. My bad.
They have 10 minutes of air.
Yeah, that's how Alder didn't die when we put him in there that one time.
Mm-hmm.
Never mind.
Right. I have oil. We could put it in oil. We could put it in water. I also have a candle.
Bomb and oil.
We could create.
Oh yes, let's surround
we
a
could
ball of
create
fire
a
with oil.
vacuum
Nothing can go wrong.
around it with a candle. I
Well-
use oxygen.
IRL, that's how they deal with reactive materials that
It's true.
react to air, is they
Mhm.
coat them in oil because
I
it keeps
understand
them
that.
safe.
But let's surround this ball of magical fire and oil. Nothing can go wrong.
Alright. All right. When you put it that way, it sounds reckless, but
Reckless.
We're already going to break in here. I think we've passed reckless. We're
Well-
just, let's admit it, we're just stupid.
Right. I mean, I can create fog clouds that might either help or immediately alert the bugs.
I guess Delilah could talk to the bugs, but I don't know if she could convince them necessarily. She's fairly persuasive. I don't know. Her hamsters could eat them.
Oh my god. Stealing a precious gemstone with an army of hamsters is hilarious.
I'll do it. I will do it.
You can add some rats into the mix.
Okay, I'm going to veto Army of Hamsters. You've destroyed my game enough.
Aw, you're not fun.
Wasn't someone young, correct me, wasn't there a Codename Kid Next Door episode with an army of hamsters?
Really?
Am I crazy?
Yes, there was. They had
Yeah.
hamsters that powered it, and they often used them. Yeah, there was a couple episodes. Yeah,
I think that was a good
Not
show.
where the
bad.
hamsters
I
like
can
charge and
summon
save the
that.
day.
A young
Lurt, go ahead.
Go,
Lurt
Gruff.
can summon a lot
Okay, go
of,
Lurt.
yeah, you can talk. Lurt says he can summon a lot of woodland creatures, like more than normal, due to his subclass. So, if needed, he can also create small rodent-like creatures.
Like rats?
Nye, what are Beetle's biggest predator?
Or he.
Birds, other beetles, quite a lot of things. They're pretty low down in the trophic food chain.
Also
Perfect.
humans.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, anything bigger than them, including other beetles.
I
yeah,
will tell you, when Doug first said beetle eye things, I just thought, just step on them all. So that's an option.
We get big boot. Oh gosh.
Wait, wouldn't
Yes, we get very big boots.
beetle, like doing any damage, wouldn't that alert them and get us drawn into the sun?
Probably.
We can worry about that part when we get to that part.
Which is hotter, the sun or the Bile Stone when it explodes?
This time.
Doesn't matter, it'll kill us both.
They are the same thing.
So,
Okay.
like, how big is the
Okay.
radius of damage then? Is it just gonna, like, scorch the planet?
What do you think sun is made of?
Not Bile Stones.
Fire. Fire is the correct answer.
Right, but there's fire and then there's far.
What's the difference?
You do not see difference. Is this
Oh.
an idiom that
It's
I'm
the
not aware of?
emphasis. Also, my southern accent just going down the toilet, as I remember I'm actually from the north and lived in South Carolina for half a year.
South Carolina is technically south by association of the word south.
I would disagree with the people I met there.
It is not in Forgotten Realms. I do not know of which you speak. I am fully in character for some reason, and I cannot stop it.
You might get
Is-
stuff, it happens.
Is there anything else that we need from you, individual who continues to keep speaking, that has made me quite grumpy?
No, I would like to leave because I am afraid of what you will do to me.
Yes, you should be. Does anyone want to ask him a question? I look pointedly at everyone.
Yes, where can you find a large rat population?
Do not start with me. Do not start.
I'm not
Okay.
asking him a question.
Just let him go, please, so I can go back to sleep.
Follow up. I'm not going to answer any questions that involve rodents because, quite frankly, I'm freaked out by these gnomes' obsession with him.
Wait, so will you not answer any questions about the Great Rat, the new king of the Sixth Circle of Hell?
No, I will not. It is technically rodent because it says rat.
But he wears a plague mask and looks like a human, so...
Well, he does not. He
what
looks
about
like
his
rat.
Okay, can you tell me more about the ex-leader of the Sixth Circle of Hell and the Princess Glycia and her former servant, who's a really annoying jester?
I know not of which you speak.
May, you can kill him now. He's tested my patience enough.
Okay, I would like to leave.
I cast sleep.
On who?
Everyone just around me.
Oh,
No!
Get a nice 5-minute nap. No, yeah.
What's the save?
Start
There's
rolling,
not a
Nye.
save.
Yes,
he
start
rolls a bunch of
rolling.
dice.
And then he starts the person
Do-do-do.
with the lowest hit points.
Yeah, everyone please
Yeah.
type your hit points in chat.
I clicked cast. I don't know if I actually did it. It might take a while.
I think you just have to roll
Yeah, roll the
it.
dice. How much dice
Oh.
you roll on?
I'm casting at 4th level.
I think I'm
So I
definitely
don't
going to be
know.
the first person going to sleep. I have 33
Oh wait,
hit
did it
points.
roll?
Yes, I'm not the
No, it
lowest.
didn't. I have no idea then. Oh my god, there's rolls everywhere. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Sleep at 1st level. Oh, it's. Oh wait, you've.
Yeah,
asked
that's
for
me.
that.
5d8
Yeah, roll 5d8.
plus at a higher level spell.
2,
additional
4,
2d8.
6. So add 6d8 on top of that 5d8, so it's 11d8.
Oh no.
I'm definitely being put to sleep.
Second level or higher. So it'd be second level, which is 2d8, plus third
Yeah, it
level,
would be 11d8
which is 2d8.
because it's +2 for each level upwards.
Rick,
It's
how
level
can the
4.
dog have more hit points than me?
47.
Ha! It'll just hit Helbeic!
It will just
Right.
hit Helbeic.
Okay. That's fine by me. That is fine by me. I want to get hit by it. I think I've got. I don't know how many hit points I have.
Helbeic says, yeah, actually, if you have some
I have
information about the
51.
Great, and then falls flat on his face.
Right.
Wait a second, Gem. That's 45 and that's 47.
Yeah, but it
Helbeic is 33.
tracks, so
First,
they hit the first
It
person.
makes me first take
Yeah, and then
Oh.
that's the big thing with sleep is it's really more designed for hitting one target, not a lot. But I just
Or a
wanted
lot
somebody
of
to go to
low
sleep.
targets.
or a horde of low level targets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I'm still miffed the dog has more hit points than me.
It's amazing.
Everyone has more hit points than me.
It's true.
Yeah, but you're a wizard and a gnome.
You almost have nothing to do with it. That's racist.
Are you being
I
gnomish?
don't know how this game fucking works.
Yes.
Gnomist, not
Raised
Uh,
it multiple times.
Are
Well,
you being gnomist?
while
That's
you
very
were
rude of
all
you.
bickering,
We've already determined gnomes love me because I'm Gem, so I
it's true.
know.
While you're all
I don't
bickering,
know how that works.
he does take a moment to like slowly step away, and then after nothing happens, he does sort of walk into the forest.
Good job,
Okay.
team. We did a great job.
Glad to hear that.
The bet does go.
You're asleep.
That
Sorry, I
means-
feel like I'm being mean to Helbeic. You're fine.
No, this is perfectly fine. I'm okay with it.
Bet
You
says,
strategize.
"Well, I think that went well."
Yeah?
I continue to snore.
Hey, Bet, why don't you wake Helbeic up and we can start discussing the plan.
Maybe we should let May have her magic brown potion.
I
mean a
should know.
whiskey?
I'm not hangover. I legitimately just want to sleep. I'm not sleeping off drinking. I'm not a morning person.
That's
Oh,
fair.
It's now 3 in the afternoon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mourning. Well, someone died and she's quite sad about it. That's why she's mourning, not a morning person.
Look at that
Yeah,
one.
that's-
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, let's go back to my
yeah.
lichen joke. That was much better.
You know, Lycan joke was like a solid A minus. This one was like a C plus.
On that note, I think we will end it for today.
That's fair.
2 people passed out, everyone else upset. Good job.
Yes. I had fun. I had fun ruffling a few feathers, and we got a heist next session. which Ray has been asking for quite some time.
True.
We're gonna heist it up.
Yeah, but I kind of wanted to run the heist, so
Oh.
Oh, so I feel like this is drawing us into like the deep end. Well, it's like what the heck?
Yeah, everything's kind of everything's stepped up. You're now level 7. You're in the big leagues now. Yeah.
Time to kill God.
Yeah. Why not?
yes.
Yes. I can't wait
Wait,
to
are we
get
still
my.
alive?
We are
next
still
stat.
alive. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm trying
I can't wait to get my next stat increase so I can become a nature cleric. I think is what I know. I think it was, or should I do a shepherd? Oh, shepherd. Fine.
Be a shepherd
It's
and your
Lirt-
flock is rats,
Lirt's a
please.
shepherd druid.
Okay. Bye,
Potentially
everybody.
they
Thank
get
you all
lots
for
of
coming.
Okay, bye.
Bye.